Welcome to Terrible Football Show. Hopefully you're having a phenomenal day today, whatever day you're listening to this podcast. My name is Sparky3. Joining with me, as always, I got Tyler here in the studio. Tyler, how you doing? How you feeling?
Pretty dandy. Not ready for this ice storm we're about to have, though.
Yeah, it is coming. No Shane today. Shane is dealing with some COVID, T's and P's.
It's rough. It is rough.
He's battling. He's in the trenches right now. You know, but T's and P's to him. Hopefully we can get him back on next week feeling bigger and better than ever. We got a lot to talk about today, Tyler. We got a lot on the slate. A lot of shit popped off. A lot of shit popped off right before we started to record with Brian Flores. Okay, we got some Brian Flores stuff. Obviously, Tom Brady retired. Going to chat about that.
Confirmed
this time, which we're going to chat about that too. Let's talk about how Adam Schefter is a piece of shit. Let's go ahead and address that too. So we got some stuff coming out of college. Caleb Williams has chosen his new home. We're going to chat about that. Washington football team, their rebrand is going on. Got conference championships, of course, and we still got head coaching hires, head coaching searches, a lot of drama going down in Jacksonville, stuff with the Bears. It's going to be a terrible football show. We're here to have a great time, though. Let's just go ahead and cut the music because we got some stuff to chat about with us first, right? You know, we got some stuff to chat about, okay? If you have not seen it yet, I put up a video yesterday at youtube.com/Sparky3 involving the future of Sparky3. We've been teasing it for a couple weeks on this show, Game Static, Animan Plus, about a big announcement coming. Well, the big announcement came, and it's here. Sparky3.com, our official website, is launched. You can check it out down in the description below. It is the central source of everything Sparky3, Terrible Football Show, Game Static, Animan Plus, talking about movies and stuff, and more to come in the future. You can sign up to the website for free, and it's free forever, or you can do the premium tier for $5 a month to get extra perks, including early podcast episodes. This episode right now, if you're listening to it on Thursday at the YouTube channel, just know that it was up early on the website to listen to if you are a premium member. Other perks for the premium tier is the premium blog posting that we'll be putting up. There will be free member blog posts as well, so have no fear there. But you can also get some exclusive discounts for stuff because, hey, we also launched a merch store. That's right. Sparky3shop.com is also live down in the description below. Go check it out. And until February 7th, you can use promo code LAUNCH to get 25% off everything in the store. Only downside for me plugging this on this particular show is that there's currently no Terrible Football Show stuff in the store. I'm sorry. We're working on it. There is a reason why there's nothing in the store, so please stay tuned. But we do have a wonderful bee that you can go buy.
Fancy.
Shout out to the bee. It's stupid and I love it. We have our trademark tech problems, some Game Static, Animan Plus stuff. We got more designs coming. I will say at the merch store, one thing that I really want about it is obviously, centered on podcast stuff, of course, centered on any series that we do. But I also just want to I want to come up with completely original designs as if it's like a clothing line. You know what I mean? Where someone sees a sick ass design, like maybe I promoted on Twitter, promotion on Twitter is not horribly expensive. It's definitely not as cheap as Facebook. Facebook promoting is unbelievably dirt cheap. But promote it on Twitter, someone scrolling through, like, wow, that's actually a sick ass design for a shirt. And they want to pick it up. So that's something that I do want for the merch stores. I want more original designs coming as well, which basically that's what the B is. The B has no reference to anything that we do. It's just some stupid thing that Josh drew a long time ago. And it was just funny. And we wanted to put it in there. But yeah, promo code LAUNCH for 25% off until February 7th. But yeah, with the actual website though, there's a lot of different things that's going to be going on with it. The blog posting is one that we're going to have a lot of stuff focused on. So how will that impact you for this particular show? Basically, think of stuff like player rankings during the season, maybe fantasy. Maybe we had a bad year of fantasy, so we'll see how this year's going to go. Mock drafts for sure. We have mock draft season coming up. There's a lot of different ways that we can utilize the blog post feature over at the website for Terrible Football Show. To get more details on the other shows, just go listen to, Game Static episode 74, currently up right now, and coming up Animan Plus 65, where we will detail what those shows can get out of it. But for this particular show, like mock draft stuff, player ranking, team rankings during seasons, just different predictions and stuff. I mean, there's a lot of different ways that we're going to be utilizing for Terrible Football Show. So we're really pumped up for that. But, like I said, you can sign up to the website for free, sparky3.com. /sign up. Go sign up to the site for completely free. Get email notifications. You can collect badges. Comment on posts on the website. It's gonna be a dope time. Website's pretty clean, is it not?
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's clean. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us, man. This is legit.
We're cooking.
Yeah, we cooking. We got in the merch store too. We're cooking. Okay?
Cooking.
Yeah, the merch store is still very bare bones. I will say that. While the website's like a month old, the merch store is like 7 days old. Yeah. It's a brand new thing that I just kind of had thrown together because I was lucky enough to be able to grab the URL for a stupidly cheap price. So I was like, all right, let's do this. Let's do this. But yeah, that's the big announcement. It's super cool. All the links in the description below. Another thing as well, if you're a gamer of any capacity, we also have an official Sparky 3 Discord server. The link for that is at the website on the links page, or it's going to be down in the description below. So feel free to join the Discord. You don't have to sign up to the website. You don't have to pay premium tier. It's open to everyone. Just feel free to join the Discord. Let's build a community. Maybe have some game nights, have a good time, chat about whatever. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
It takes a minute if you're new to it, though.
It does, yeah.
I'm still learning.
Yeah.
It's there, though.
But if you're a gamer, I guarantee you probably use Discord. You know, I guarantee they probably do. Hey, Discord just finally rolled out its PlayStation collaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can now link your account, your PlayStation account to your Discord as of like yesterday or today. So they announced that last year. So it's finally on now. It's pretty dope. All right. Now that I ran through the announcement, well, Tyler, before I jump, do you have any thoughts that you want to share with any of the announcement stuff? Or are you good?
I'm good. Well, I mean, I guess so. The membership for ours would be kind of like an ESPN Plus, like
in a way, yeah.
Like 10 years ago, ESPN Plus, like
yeah.
Where I mean, now pretty much, I feel like almost everybody has like a semi ESPN Plus,
right?
To where like you click on a link and there's no like, hey, sign up for this. It's you already got Shefty and well, not Shefty, Bill Copper and all them. You already got their mock drafts and stuff. So. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yep. And I will also say another thing to keep in mind with the premium tier. I didn't have this listed as one of the perks because it's not something that we as a team have officially hammered out. But I will say for us here at A Terrible Football Show, it is a lot more likely than it is Game Static or Anime Plus is doing extra video content. Yeah. For the website, where it's literally for the website and it may never see the light of day on YouTube. Yeah. So that is another possibility for that. That is for the premium members. So that is something that is more likely for us to do here at A Terrible Football Show because of something coming up this summer. Which we'll talk about later. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. But anyway, if you could go follow us at Twitter as well, Terrible FB Show, we'd appreciate that as well as go check out the other shows, Game Static, Anime Plus, talk about movies and stuff. Let's just go ahead and jump into stuff. We got a lot to chat about today, and I already kind of wasted enough time on the website. So previous week predictions, me and you, we went 1-1. I'm 6-6 in the playoffs. You're 8-4. Shane went 0-2. Now at a 5-7. For spreads, not good. Damn
it, Casey.
Not good. 1-3 for me. 31-35 overall for me. 0-4 for both of you. 28-38 for Shane. 23-35 for you.
That's 100% on Casey right there. All right. Because I sent you my picture of my picks. Yep. And I picked Cincy +7, but I panicked.
All right.
But I ain't got money on it.
So what do we want to lead off with? Because here's my thought. We can either lead off with Brian Flores, or we can lead off with the Washington thing because obviously we're not doing that today.
Well, here's the thing about the Flores. We could be talking about it, and then as soon as we stop talking about it, some shit will pop off.
That's true. Because
it's been nonstop here for about 15, 20 minutes now. So.
That's true. So. All right, well, let's do the Washington thing real quick, okay? We'll do that because it probably won't be that long, okay?
Yeah, we can work backwards. How about that?
Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so Washington football team, their rebrand is officially about to happen. As we have stated before on this show, we record on Tuesdays. The official announcement is set for February 2nd, which is the Wednesday.
Naturally.
Naturally. So here is me inserting a clip of me reacting to whatever it's going to be and I'll, I don't think we'll be able to get any voice clips from you and Shane. So I'm going to read off reactions from you boys. So make sure to give me your reaction tomorrow, Tyler.
I got you.
I'm going to hit you up with it. But yes, here is a clip of me and the boys reacting to the Washington rebrand news. Hopefully the team name doesn't suck. Okay, everyone, this is Alex from February 2nd, ready to give you our thoughts on the Washington rebrand, which was, in fact, the Commanders. I think I made a joke about that before we got to this clip, or it was after the clip, either or. Washington Commanders, though, the official new name of Washington football team. This was actually leaked out the night before. So that's something to keep in mind there. I don't have thoughts from Shane here. Shane will give his full thoughts next week, but I do have Tyler's thoughts. We'll start with his. Initial thoughts from Tyler. Good change and name for the city compared to what they were called in the past. Better than football team and Red Hogs. Wow, Tyler. Okay, fuck you. Has a connection to Washington, D.C. All right, fair. Jersey thoughts. Arizona State like. I can see that. Yeah, that's fair. Like the all-black jerseys more. Below average jerseys, though. Logo thoughts. The W is hella basic. Circle logo with a 1932 with the Commanders in the middle. Soccer style top 5 favorite logo in the NFL now. Okay. Overall thoughts. Could have been better. Could have been worse. Overall grade B- and 6.3 out of 10 on creativity. So piggybacking on this, well, first off, I think the jerseys eat butt. I'll go ahead and say it up front. I mean, they're okay. They're not the worst jerseys in the NFL, but I don't think they're that great. I don't personally care for that all black. I will say creativity. I will say I'll give them some creativity on that W on the front of the helmet. That's a new one. We've never had a logo on the front of the helmet like that, so that's new, and that's probably why they wanted to do it, because no one's ever done it before. I understand the Commander's name. I get it. You know, Commander-in-Chief, you know, being like the president, whatever. You have the Pentagon there. You have a lot of higher-ups, you know, whatever, in D.C., so I do get the name. But I don't know. It doesn't stick with me too well. I think I feel like it's kind of weird. I would have definitely preferred Red Hogs or, you know, something of the sorts. But I mean, it's not the worst name in the world. I definitely don't think it's the best. I actually like the W compared to Tyler's thing that the W is hella basic. I like the W for the Washington football team as well, but I actually do like this W. Personally, it's my kind of style of logo, honestly. So I do dig that. But unlike Tyler, I actually don't dig the circle logo. I don't actually dig that at all, like in the slightest. I think that looks very dumb to me. But I mean, Tyler's more of like, you know, a soccer fan as well. So, I mean, I can see where he digs it though. The actual Commanders logo, just like the text font, I'm not a huge fan of that either. I don't know. It kind of like, honestly, it looks just like the original film font that pops up on movies, whatever. You know how it just pops up with like the metallic looking text font. That's what it looks like to me. So I'm not a huge fan of it. I mean, it's okay. But I will say for the jerseys, I am not a fan of it on the home jersey. It just plastered right there on your chest. I feel like it stands out. I like the Washington on the away jersey a lot more. I think if they would have put Washington above the numbers for the home jersey, I think that would have been a lot more clean. That's me personally though. But yeah, just that Commander logo right across the chest for the burgundy home jersey, I personally wasn't a fan for. But I mean, if I had to give it a grade, I would say C plus, C minus, C minus, C minus. Which I'm gonna probably like C minus. Yeah, C minus I think is good. I mean, they're all right. It's all right. Anyway, back to the show. We are back from the reaction. Hopefully, the name was dope. Talk about the Admirals, man, or the Commanders. Really awesome, right?
Yeah, Commanders is that's a pretty tier one right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
That's one way to circle back from the R one that they used to have, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of throw this out there about the Brian Flores stuff, right? Lots of shit popping off, okay? Lots of shit. Yeah. So much information that we don't have it all. This is brand new. Okay, This just happened. There's a lot more that's going to come out of this. I want to dive into this, but I think it's better if we wait a week. Let's dive into it next week. You know, let's give it some time to digest. Let's give it time for more info to come out. And we can really break this shit down, right? Because this is some serious stuff. There's a lot to talk about here, okay? A lot to talk about from his career, what he's trying to get done, what he's trying to prove. Lots of stuff to chat about. The stuff with the owner of Miami paying him to lose games. Shit, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. So I think let's save it for next week, okay? Save it for next week. We'll dive into it completely then, leading up to Super Bowl week. It'll be a good time, okay? The Dolphins are such a shit fest over an organization. They're not the worst in the league. All right,
no,
not even close. No. But like that to me just says a lot.
They're shady.
That is some shady shit, bro.
Thank God Dabs didn't go there.
Right,
that would have been tough.
That would have been tough. And Dabs is gonna be rocking up in New York,
New Jersey.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I call them NJG now.
Yeah,
New Jersey Giants.
I know. Well, that's your second favorite team.
Yep.
You know, which that's a recent development.
It is. I mean,
That's fair. I mean,
I didn't see the writing on the wall when I picked them, because I literally, dude, you could for the last year and a half, man. Chicago's getting that ball. That was it. I didn't see this one coming though.
Right.
But hey, it works out.
It does.
They didn't get Ken Dorsey though. That's a plus.
Hey, shout out to Ken Dorsey. He's sticking around in Buffalo.
Yep.
Anywhere Ken Dorsey goes, I'm going to support. So I'm looking forward to him getting a head coaching opportunity in a few years.
Maybe Chicago.
I don't know. We'll see how things go with Matt. You know, Matt 2.0.
Matt and Ryan.
God, I hate that. Makes me so damn mad. Oh, Matt and Ryan 2.0. But no, the Brian thing, dude, it is wild. I mean, again, he's pointing out what we all already know, and he's just kind of really putting it in a legal light now. I'm just curious how this is going to play out, man, because, you know, this sort of situation, you step up and do this, you're going to basically kind of get blackballed from the league.
Yeah, he's choosing to do this, I guess, to make a movement. I guess.
Which, you know, I commend him for that.
Yeah.
You know, that's great. Let's do it. But, you know, it's just, you know, I'm just stating the facts.
He's about to get
blackballed.
Yeah,
I'm just going to say it up front. I mean, he is. I mean, it's unfortunate. You know, I'm not saying that that's what should happen, but it's probably what's going to happen. So, like, let me roll through some stuff. Let me see this. All right, so he was set to do an interview with the Saints. I don't think that's going to happen now. We'll see. He may still do it. I don't know. He was to do the interview for the Saints. I don't know any other interview jobs that he had. I thought he may have interviewed or is going to interview with the Vikings. I could be wrong.
I feel like I seen where they pulled that one.
Oh, did they?
Maybe that might have been something else.
Okay. Well, I know he was slated for the Saints head coaching job. He was going to interview for that one. So we'll see if that interview ends up happening now. I don't know, man. That's a wild situation. You know, it's still so early to talk about right now. Like I said, like right before we started recording, the news kind of popped off. So, I mean, there's still so much information that we don't know that's going to continue to come out. So I don't really want to put my foot in my mouth too much, you know. But we'll just continue to monitor it and just kind of see what happens. You know what I mean? Next up, let's talk about Tom Brady. Tom Brady officially retired. But with that, let's also talk about how Adam Schefter's a piece of shit.
Boy.
Him and someone else, I don't remember who, but
Jeff Darlington.
Yeah. How are you gonna do that, bro? Like, I'm not a Tom Brady fan. But how are you gonna do that to Tom Brady?
He's trying to get because he's the best, you know?
Yeah.
He didn't have to do this. Like, if he wasn't the first one to report it, he would still have a job. But I'm actually surprised that Tom Brady, I'm surprised he did it this early. I figured Tom Brady might have waited like an extra week or two, you know,
right
after the Super Bowl, maybe a week after the Super Bowl.
From what I understand, because I was listening to the Pat show earlier when he was talking to Michael Lombardi, and what Lombo was saying is that Tom wanted to wait a little bit longer and not take away from the games.
Yep.
But then here comes Adam fucking Schefter.
Yep.
By God, that's Adam Schefter. That's Adam Schefter's music.
Man. Yeah. My thing was I 100% thought he was going to do it on his podcast.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah. I 100% was positive. It was either going to be that or like the last episode of In the Arena. Is that
something like that? Man in the Arena.
Man in the Arena.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't had I think he has like 1 or 2 episodes left. I figured it would have been that episode where he's like, well, hanging it up. But Shefty over here trying to beat the bullet, and man, dude, I heard about that. I was at work. I was like, you motherfucker, dude. Like, there was no reason to do that.
No.
Like, none at all. Like, dude, you could have.
Like, you're already an established insider. You don't have to establish yourself with this.
Exactly. Like,
it's stupid.
Where did he get his info, though? Like, literally nobody. Like, his dad, the owner of the fucking Bucks, Bruce Arians, like, he hasn't said nothing to me. Like,
right.
Like, dog, like, at least give us, like, an Instagram post or stuff. But I heard Rob Ninkovich, he came on Mad Dog Sports, and he was like, I mean, honestly, Tom Brady can squash it right now. Hey, I'm not retiring. Like, he could make a little post, but he didn't do anything. He just sat there and waited.
Yeah.
Commend him for it, because I would have been pissed off. Man, Shefty, you dumb, dude. Like, and this other guy, whoever you are, I'm coming for you.
I'm going to hunt you down. You just made an enemy out of Tom Brady.
You got another 5 years of me because of this.
Oh, no.
That would have been tough.
That would have been tough. With that as well, also, I thought it was really funny with all of his retirement posts. He didn't bother to thank New England.
No. Did you see Dave Portnoy? Whenever
I saw that.
New England commented, like, did a little thank you post, and he said,
right.
I got love for you, New England. Dave said, nope, not accepting this. He's like, you should have came out 2 hours earlier with it. Like, I'm like, come on, man.
Dave is something else. I'll put it like that.
Dave is a character.
That's one way to put it. Without
I love it. I love it. Dude.
Without going into details, that's one way to put it.
Yep.
For my opinions on him. But
yeah, he's something. He is.
Well, what does this mean for Tampa? I mean, they drafted Kyle Trask in the 4th round last year, and their only other quarterback is Blaine Gabbert. I mean, what are they going to do? Are they going to try to pull in some vet, or are they going to draft someone else?
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, Russell, yeah.
I mean, what other quarterbacks out there?
Aaron.
Do you see Aaron going to Tampa over in Denver?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's Florida. Like, come on, warm weather, Florida. You know, like, come on, bro. Yeah, I do. Tampa's team is a lot more stacked than Denver. What you mean?
But you can't bring. I mean, I guess you could bring. He wants to bring Scantlin and Adams with him.
I'm sure he'll be happy with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin if Chris stays. But
yeah, Godwin's gone.
I think Godwin's out the door. But
how much money do they have?
I haven't checked.
We have not looked that up.
Nope. We're a terrible football show. What do you expect?
We should have been playing for this because Tom is like 47 years old, you know?
44.
I know. I wish he was 47. He would have been gone 5 years ago.
Honestly, I will say I do see the possibility of Aaron staying in Green Bay if they can work out the money stuff.
It's going to be hard, though.
It is.
Like, because I don't want – Adams wants $30 million each year.
Right.
That's pretty hefty.
It is.
When your team is like negative $70 million, you know?
No, they were like negative 45. Negative 70 was New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans ain't getting no quarterback.
Yeah, New Orleans is flat out fucked.
Ian Book time.
That's why Sean Payton said, deuces. I don't want to deal with this.
He said, I'm out, man. I'm out.
No, if they can figure out the money thing in Green Bay, I definitely think I think both of them could stay.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like this. I feel like if Aaron was going to commit to, like, let's say Devontae personally, that, yeah, we're going to work out the contract stuff and stay, I feel like Devontae may take, like, a back-end deal where, like, this year he may only get, like, X amount of dollars or whatever, and then next year and years after he gets a lot more. Because you got to keep in mind as well, the cap is going up.
Yep.
I don't know the exact cap numbers. Let me pull it up. But I know the cap is going up year after year after year. Because you got to keep in mind, the cap space was like stupid. Well, I mean, obviously it's still a lot of money, but, you know, it was lower than it's normally been in history, right? So let me see if I can pull it up. So for 2022, the base cap is going to be like 208. 2023, 225. 2024, 256. So, I mean, this thing's going to keep on going up, right? You know, it's going to keep on going up. Okay, so I feel like, you know, if Aaron, you know, says to Devontae, yo, you know, I'll stick around in Green Bay, you know, Devontae may take a back end deal, you know.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, like looking at their cap right now, like let me look at the cap space. Yeah, Packers are actually negative 53, almost negative 54.
Damn.
Yeah, they're struggling. But I don't know. I feel like Aaron may try to see if they can work it out in Green Bay. Maybe he restructure his contract, whatever. Because, you know, the question that people have brought up: do you really want to go over to the AFC?
No,
especially the AFC West,
because they got some quarterbacks over there.
Yeah, I mean, do you really want to go over there? Because I mean, you got two teams that are pretty, in my opinion, one team very established, one team on the rise established, another team that could be very established this year because of its new head coach. So it's like, do you really want to go over there? You know what I mean?
See, now that you're saying that, Tampa's looking good now.
That division's wide open.
But also Green Bay. I mean, who's going to stop you in that division?
Shut up.
Damn, Detroit. Come on now.
I mean, like, look. Hey, let me look. Let's see. Where are the Bucks? Oh, there they are. Okay, so they're not negative. They're riding the fucking line right now.
What they about like 30,000?
$469,000 is what.
So this man could take the vet minimum.
But they work out some stuff, right?
Yeah.
They can obviously increase that in some capacity.
I mean, he can pull Tom Brady and take like $5 million.
Who knows? He may be willing to take that. Mike Evans has restructured his contract multiple times.
Yeah.
So I mean, the Buccaneers, Jason Light, they are very good at finagling the money. We've seen that.
Yeah.
So I mean, Buccaneers might be looking like a spot for Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. Just saying. Well, what would he get number 12 though?
Yeah. Yeah. He would. That would be tough though. Did he wear 12 in college?
No, he wore 8.
Yeah. I don't know, man. He might just split it and go 10.
I don't know that Buccaneers. I do think is a team to watch for
Hopefully
A-Rod.
not, because
or really any vet, honestly.
Casey, if you're listening, man, I hope y'all don't get Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, you just said Kyle Trask is the next Josh Allen, so suffer.
Suffer.
Y'all getting Caleb Williams in a couple years.
Okay.
Tough noodles. Look at them poodles.
All right, let's talk about these conference championships. Kansas City falls.
Thank you.
To the Cincinnati Bengals.
Since he's coming in clutch for Buffalo.
Since he did the job, man. I love those memes that kept coming out where it's like the Rocky IV meme. And like it first started where Apollo was the Steelers and Buffalo was holding them and looking up at Kansas City. And then it changed to Cincinnati holding Buffalo, looking up at Kansas City. I loved those. Those were 10 out of 10.
Man.
Oh, my God.
You love to see Kansas City lose, though. Love to see it.
Man, it's like I said in our group chat, like, I don't have any hate towards KC. They're fun as shit to watch. I'm not a fan. Like, I consider them, like, out of 32 teams, they're somewhere in, like, the middle of the league
like
for
15,
me.
16.
Yeah, probably, right? Like, if I had to rank all 32, that's probably where they would fall. Maybe closer to 10. Because, I mean, they are electric to watch.
Yeah.
If I was talking about just, like, top teams that I love to watch, they'd probably be top 10 because they're electric. I don't have any hate towards them or anything. But, man, it does feel good because I cannot stand Jackson Mahomes. That is the sole reason.
Man, did I send you that video of Jackson? What was it? There was a video. Damn. Nah, I'm going to have to figure it out after this episode.
Okay. Yeah,
figure it out. I might just send it to you because it was pretty funny.
But, I mean, since he going, bro, that's pretty cool. Definitely didn't – I don't think anyone saw this coming at the beginning of the year. Because coming into this year, I thought Zach needed to be fired personally. But here we are.
Not so fast.
Bad take from me. I've had a couple bad takes that coming from Cincinnati.
It happens.
It does. Happens. Like my Jamar Chase take, which I'm still going to defend myself. I feel like my take was very justified for the time being. Okay? Yeah. I do.
I mean – other people have the same take.
Yeah, like I feel like my take was justified, which, for anyone that does not know, my take was I thought Jamar was going to be a massive bust. Massive bust.
I'm gonna post that clip somewhere.
I'll dig it up. I'll dig it up and I'll send it to you. I don't mind. Because like my take was justified.
Yeah.
He was having a terrible preseason. I know he set out all the previous year in college.
He didn't have the white lines on the ball. He couldn't see the ball.
Yeah, he was having a tough time there. And then I remember seeing some like post come out from his girlfriend who is pregnant, and she was claiming that he beat her, whatever. So like it was a mix of those two things where I'm like, this has bust written all over it right now, especially if the beating shit's true. Like this is bust written all over the place, But obviously that's not how it turned out. But hey, on one side, while I know Bengals fans are going to be very happy with Jamar Chase for years to come. At the same time, Joe Burrow was sacked 52 times in the regular season, was sacked 9 times against Tennessee. I'm just saying, bro.
How many times did he get sacked against Kansas City?
I did not see.
You did not see. No. I'll look that up.
Yeah, fact check for me. But
I'm curious about that.
Yeah, I am too. But yeah, 9 times against Tennessee. I don't know how many times against who they played in the wild card. Was that Vegas? Yeah, Vegas. I don't know how many times, but I mean, Joe Burrow he's a warrior right now. Is the bottom line. But coming into
1 time,
shout out to that O-line. They stepped it up after 9 times. Their quarterback being on the ground.
They said, "Sir, we have heard y'all been talking shit. So we got you. We got you."
They've got to go O-line next draft or free agency. You got to protect Joe. I mean, he's tough. You see that, but I mean, it is cool to see, man. Joe is that guy. Yeah. You know what I mean? He is that guy. He has just got the it factor.
Just don't ask him about if the diamonds are real.
That's true.
because he makes that kind of money.
That's true.
He makes the money to where they do not need to be fake.
Yeah,
You know? I love that.
I do love also how it's played out now because after they beat Vegas, you know, that was the first playoff win since 1991. You know, Joe was just like, whatever. Yeah, he was so chill about it where they were just like, you know, Joe, this is such a great moment, whatever. He's just like, I mean, it is what it is. This to me, this is the new standard. Like, this is what you need to expect. And look at him now. In the Super Bowl.
I seen a TikTok about that.
Oh yeah,
and they put that and they said that sounds very familiar. And then the next clip was Will Ferrell and Talladega Nights. I mean, I'm the best, you know. Like I wake up, I just
piss excellence.
Like come on now. Loved it. Love to see it.
And then on the other side of things, San Fran falling to the Rams. I gotta say, I love to see that.
Yeah.
I love to see it. Like, on the AFC side, I wasn't like, even though I can't stand fucking Jackson Mahomes, I wasn't against either team going to the Super Bowl.
Facts.
You know, I really wasn't. But for the NFC side, I really didn't want San Fran going. Because, all right, so I was talking to a guy earlier at work, right? Because he's a San Fran fan.
Naturally.
And I told him, I was like, you know, besides you and like one other person that I've ever met, besides you and that other person, every 49er fan that I've ever met in my life are some of the most insufferable human beings. And I'm like, you guys have no reason to be as arrogant as you guys have been for
like
the past.
Like Dallas fans.
It's ridiculous. Like I know that comment may kind of sound bad, where it's just like, what do you mean can't be arrogant? You know, we almost made it to the Super Bowl. I'm like, you barely got where you are. I'll be real. Like, you have been such an average lucky team for 10 years.
Like, literally drafted a quarterback. What was it, second pick?
Third
pick. They drafted a quarterback at the third pick. Like, obviously, they didn't have enough faith in Jimmy G.
Yeah, exactly.
Like come on now.
No, 49ers are average as shit. I'm going to stand by my statement on that. Like, they have a great defense and their run game's good.
Yeah.
But, like, in special teams, you know, you got Robbie Good as gold. Shout out to that. You know, pass game sucks. Yeah. But, man, 49, I mean, at the end of the day, you win. That's what matters, is you win. You know, but they win ugly. That's the thing. They always win ugly. I just feel like they're an average team. I really have. They always just squeak by somehow.
Jimmy G, he threw that interception thing.
Yeah,
because I looked and he had no interceptions. I'm like, man, it's coming. It's coming. He's always gonna throw it. This stuff.
But bro, I mean, I do feel very good about the Rams going. Stafford deserves this, bro.
Yeah,
he does.
And Odell.
Man,
that's. Yeah, it's I really want Cincy though
to win it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's already been decided.
Yeah.
Cincy's going to win the Super Bowl. Did you not see that?
Okay, so the Rams going to win the Super Bowl.
No, Cincy's going to win the Super Bowl. Tim the Tap Man said Rams are going to win.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Cincy's going to win. It's already set in stone.
I hope that's right.
Yeah. Tim's fucking jinx record is unreal. Like, oh my God. As soon as he said, it's just like, you know, I'm going to redeem myself when the Rams win the Super Bowl. I read that. I'm like, bro, why you got to do Stafford like that? Like, I'm cool. Like, this Super Bowl is going to be really fun because, like, I'm cool with either team winning.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do have if I had to put it in percentage, I'd say like a 51% lean towards the Rams because Stafford's older.
Not like a 50.1%?
No, I'd say 51%.
51? You
yeah,
give them a whole percent?
Yeah, 51, 49%. I think that's pretty fair.
51, 48, and a 1% tie?
Yeah. Like, Stafford's older. Let's get him his ring. You know what I mean? Joe's young. This is his, what, second year? Third year? Second? Second.
Yep.
He's got years to come. Let's get Stafford his ring.
No, he ain't got years to come. He's in the AFC. Josh needs his.
Josh can sit down.
Josh needs his.
Josh can sit down.
All right. Well,
that's not true. Josh does need.
He should have stood up in overtime, man. We should have had the ball.
You're gonna hold on to that until like next time you guys meet in the playoffs, huh?
Yeah. I mean, we play them next year, I think.
Oh yeah. So you're gonna hold on to that till then.
Yeah. We're gonna for them.
Well, you guys need to improve a few things on that team.
Yeah, our defense was a little rough on that overtime. So.
Yep. You need to. I know you need to work on that front seven for sure.
Which is wild because that's all we worked on.
Yeah, you invest so much into that.
For like the last 3 drafts, it's been that front seven like loaded. Because we've been banking on Poyer, Hyde, and Trade Abe, which he was hurt. which I feel like we're going to take a cornerback. Like, because Trey, never know, he might get hurt again next year.
Yeah.
And Levi Wallace, he's a little aight. I mean, he's not no 2. He might be a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I feel like we're going to go cornerback, or we're going to go on that defense linebacker.
What if Kenneth Walker's sitting there?
It might be a little tempting.
There at the end of the first round, Kenneth Walker sitting there waiting for you.
Well, it also might be a Najee Harris situation.
Right.
Where, who was the other one? There was another running back last year.
Travis Etienne.
Yeah.
Because Jacksonville took him, remember?
It might be another situation like that where we're like, you know what? Najee Harris is looking pretty decent.
Right.
And then Pittsburgh's like, not so fast.
Nah,
we got a 98-year-old quarterback over here. We need a running back. And then Etienne's like, oh man, Etienne might be a little good. And then Jacksonville's like, hold up. We need this running back for our quarterback,
Even though we already have James Robinson, but whatever.
And there was another running back that got
And I think there was only 2 in the first round.
You're right.
Yep. I think it was only those 2.
Which, I mean, hey, I will take Greg Rousseau all day.
Shout out to the U.
Yep. Dude, I was so hyped whenever that, because they were talking like, man, this dude's electric, and then they're also like, well, he sat out a whole year. I mean, and most of his sacks were like not technically sacks, because somebody would like disrupt the quarterback and he'd just be like right there,
Right.
I mean, he kind of proved that he's pretty decent this year with second on the team with sacks. So,
but meanwhile, you have Ed Oliver. What is he doing?
He's riding that damn horse, man. I'm telling you. He is riding the horse, okay? Dude, we have so many people on our defense like AJ Epinesa. Eventually, he's going to have to pop off.
Yeah. At least you have at least one solid guy in the linebacking core with Edmonds.
Matt Milano.
Oh, yeah, Milano.
I like Milano more than Edmonds right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Because Edmonds looking like an island out there. He does not know what to do. Like, them zone coverages confuse the hell out of him. That's why Kansas City tore us up.
Right.
I don't know, man. I like Edmonds, though. But I like Milano a lot more.
Yeah, you just need to work on that front 7 and get a good running back. You guys will be in good shape, I think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we built our team to beat Kansas City. We just didn't build it to last 13 seconds.
Just like KC against Cincinnati, huh?
You'll love to see it.
13 seconds and KC turns the ball over.
Dude, perfect karma. That's called perfect karma.
And shout out to Josh Allen, man. After the Cincinnati won, all he did was put out a simple tweet that just said pain.
Man.
Because since he got the ball. This poor guy.
It's rough. It's rough.
But
it'll get better.
We're not going to chat a whole lot about Super Bowl matchup. We'll do that more next week. But any earlier thoughts that you want to throw out there before we can move on?
Well, like I said earlier, it's going to be we're just going to ride the chalk. It's going to be about 24-21. The end of the game's going to be a field goal by McPherson. Walk that bitch off. Let me look at the total points for this postseason, because I remember him talking to Pat that he's going to break that fucking record. Sorry, Vinatieri's record.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of Vinatieri, you seen his son?
Yep.
UMass, Minuteman.
Yep, committed.
Minuteman.
Yeah. No, I mean, I will say my first early impression is the deciding factor for this game is 100% going to be the Bengals O-line, because they have a nasty defense to go up against. Aaron Donald, Von Miller putting on that pressure. Whew. I mean, if Joe Burrow gets sacked 9 times in the Super Bowl, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
I'm trying to figure out how to. I'm so confused. How do I look that stat up?
I don't know. We'll find it and double check.
Because it's a single postseason points record by a kicker, but I typed that in and it said career, and not a single playoff. Oh my God, top 10. Here we go. Now we're cooking. It is. Oh yeah, he's coming. He is coming. Where are we at? Dude, I cannot look that stat up.
He tried to fact check it.
He's getting there though.
He's getting there. Is the bottom line.
This 2 monitor situation is having me struggle a little bit.
What? All right, whatever. Well, let's move on. So Vegas, man, hired Josh McDaniels as their head coach. How you feeling about that? You think it's Josh's time? You think he's ready? I mean, he says he's ready because he even openly admits where he fucked up with Denver. You know, where he just couldn't really communicate with people really well. You know, how you feeling about him going to Vegas? What do you think this means for Derek Carr?
I think Derek's gonna like it. I think he's gonna like it. Josh is pretty solid. I mean, where was he coached before? Denver.
Yeah, Denver.
Yeah. Well, Vegas is a little different beast than Denver because it's new. You got all that new shit, you know.
Yeah, fancy.
I mean,
shiny.
And you gotta back up the John Gruden train. So
that's true.
That's gonna be something.
Yeah, and then Dave Ziegler hired as the GM, both out of New England, of course. They're trying to bring that Patriot way over to Vegas to work for Mark Davis and his fucking dumbass haircut. But I will say, Josh McDaniels ditching New England for this job. I wouldn't have guessed Vegas would be the job that he would, go for. Okay, I feel like there's some really solid pieces in place for this Vegas team, but I didn't think it was going to be enough to attract Josh out of New England because I really always thought Josh was going to ride New England until Bill Belichick retired. So this tells me that Bill Belichick's he's got some ways to go. You know what I mean? He's not going anywhere. So I don't know. I do think it could be really good for Vegas. Like I said, I feel like it could be good for Derek. That's the main thing. I feel like it could be really good for Derek. But
found it.
All right, what we got?
God damn it! I clicked something. He matched it with this last game.
Okay.
So one field goal in this game over. Setting that record.
Evans gunning, man. Evans a beast, dude.
Yep.
That is a beast of a kicker. That's what you love to see. So talking about some Saints here real quick, man. Saints got some interviews lined up. Doug Peterson, Brian Flores, which that one we don't know if it's going to get pulled or not. Dennis Allen, their defense coordinator. And then Aaron Glenn, defensive coordinator or DB coach. DB coach or defense coordinator, I forgot which, for the Lions.
I think it's DB.
Okay. I really do feel like Dennis is the leading candidate. I mean, he pulled out of head coaching interviews, including one with Chicago. He pulled out of them after the Sean Payton news came out. I feel like Dennis is the leading candidate. I feel like that's going to be the guy.
Oh, yeah.
The team knows him, team loves him. They're probably going to run with that, but, the Saints are going to have to do their due diligence and do the head coaching searches. But, let's jump over to a very, very wild situation, man. Talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars. The biggest, in my opinion, at this point in time, I actually do think that this is the biggest joke of an organization in the NFL, even beating out the Lions as of right now. I mean that. I mean, Shad is just a complete idiot, complete and utter moron. So I mean, like, obviously it was kind of a big thing where Trent Balick wasn't fired at the end of the season, and he's instead being retained. And now that is essentially what's fucking everything up with the head coaching search, to the point that I saw Mike Garafolo, is that his name?
Yeah.
Apparently, he reported that Shad is literally asking candidates if they would work with Trent.
Man,
in front of Trent.
That's a messy situation right there.
Everyone found Trent Balick's burner account too. Yep, the account was made January of this year, and all the account number he went and changed it.
Yeah,
he went and changed it. So when I found it, it was not this. But when people originally found it, it was something else. The handle was TB, and then his birthday.
What the fuck?
And that was his burner account. No profile picture, no cover. No, he's not following. He's following like a bunch of Jag stuff, NFL stuff, like only like 40 people. No followers, and it's like TB, whatever his birthday was. And then he went and changed it. Now it's some TB something else. But I mean, and then of course he's defending like this Trent Balick stuff. This hate needs to stop. Trent Balick can turn this team around if given the chance. I'm just like, what's up, Trent?
I think Kevin Durant. Come on, now.
What's up, Trent? It reminds me of when I found Adam Gase's burner account before he got fired from New York. I don't remember what it was, but like the account was like, it was essentially named after one of his kids. And something else, whatever, and the account was like just made, was only following like Jets and NFL people, was like just defending Adam Gase religiously. And I'm like, all right, what's up, Adam Gase? How you doing, bud? But no, the Jacksonville Jaguar thing is wild because news was popping off for like a solid 24 to 48 hours that Byron Leftwich was set, bro, and he was about to be the head coach. And there was even news that Adrian Wilson, former All-Pro, Pro Bowl safety here, for the Arizona Cardinal, who's working for the Cardinals, was going to be the new GM, and Bailey was going to be out. I mean, this news was popping off for like a solid 24 to 48 hours, and it all fell apart. And apparently what happened, to my understanding from some insiders, is like during the initial interviews with Leftwich, he never really mentioned Bailey too much until it came time where Shad's like head over heels for him. And he's just like, but I don't want to work with Trent, so you got to get rid of him. And Shad's just like, what? So from the looks of it now, man, Leftwich might be, he might be not be taking that job. Now Jaguars are doing some extra due diligence on some more hires because they don't really have much of a choice. I mean, to give you an example of not much of a choice, Doug Peterson gets his second interview for Jacksonville, right?
Yep.
But do you know how long ago his first interview was?
About a month.
About a month. Yep. It was like 35 days ago was his first interview. Like, I saw someone make a joke about that on Twitter. It's like, if there was a stat for this for longest period of time between first and second interview, Doug Peterson has got to have the record for that stat now because it's been 35 days or whatever. So, I mean, to me, that just tells me that it's just because they weren't going to hire him, and now they don't have much of a choice, so they have to figure out other options. Apparently, Jim Caldwell's still in play. Vic Fangio was interviewed for DC, and Rick Bisaccia. Bisaccia? Is it Bisaccia?
Bisaccia, I think.
Okay. Well, apparently he's going to interview for the head coaching job, which he might be a possibility for the Bears special teams coordinator, which would be pretty dope. We did officially hire Luke Getsy as offense coordinator, quarterback coach from Green Bay. Love that hire, by the way. Joe Brady's apparently a target for our quarterback coach. Alan Williams, who is the safeties coach, DB coach out of Indy, is a possibility for our DC. And then, like I said, Rick Bisaccia as a special teams coordinator potentially. I'm loving the staff that we're potentially building up in Chicago. Ron and Matt had their introductory press conference, and, I'm feeling optimistic, but we'll see how it goes. The one thing I really like about Matt is he has already openly said and stated he will not be calling offensive or defensive plays because he's like, I believe a good head coach needs to be able to be involved in all aspects of the game and not tied up in one, which that was obviously always one of Matt's fucking problems. Is that he would always call the offensive plays. So it's like, what does an offensive coordinator do at that point besides help game plan?
You just collect and check.
Yeah. Besides game planning, like what do you do? If you're not calling the plays.
Sitting up there in that little booth.
Yeah, and sending out some some notes like, hey, this might be a good idea. Shut up, I'm Matt Nagy. I'm gonna do my thing.
Yeah, you create your burner account. That's what you do.
Yeah. It's like, have you seen my paper? It says be you. I'm gonna be me now. You be you and shut up in the box. No, dude. And one thing that I was thinking about the other day is this like with Matt Nagy, is like, dude, is Matt Nagy like the worst coach that we've ever had in Chicago history? Obviously, he's not. I mean, let's be real. Yeah. In terms of record and stuff, nah, he's not. But like all this stuff continues to pop out about him. Like Allen Robinson was talking about how when it was the end of last season, I think, where it's just like they get like their end of season calls and shit like that. He's like, never got a link. Never got a Zoom link. Like weeks passed, never got a link because he was trying to figure out what's going to happen. Yeah. It's like, are we going to aim to get me re-signed? Like, what's going to go down? Matt never hit him up, and we already heard about Matt ditching Trubisky. Yep. At the end of the 2019 season. Oh man, Matt is
he's something.
I always defended him as a person, but trashed him as a coach. Now I'm just like, bro, you're just trash. Period, aren't you? I don't know. It's wild, dude. It's wild. But, we're going to continue to see how these head coaching stuff go. I did see for Jacksonville as well that Rick Spielman was interviewed for a high executive position, which is, of course, the GM from Minnesota that was just let go. And to my understanding, this is because, again, Shad is determined and, stuck in his ways and will not fire Trent. Yeah. But hiring Rick Spielman will put him above Trent, so Rick could fire Trent. Essentially, I don't know, dude. This is such a joke of an organization.
Maybe he just don't want to fire him.
It's such a joke.
You've seen how long it took him to fire Urban.
I know, man.
You got to hire somebody to fire somebody.
Shad legitimately just needs to get the hell out of the football part of things.
Yeah.
He does, dude. I mean, he is he's got like 4 point like something billion dollars with all of his investments and everything that he owns. Like, bro, just like you're like almost 80 years old.
He's trying to be Jerry Jones.
I know he is,
but he's not Jerry Jones.
I know he's trying to be Jerry Jones or who's the owner of the Bengals? Because he's also the GM for Cincinnati. Cincinnati didn't have a GM. It's the owner. Is it Mike Brown?
Bengals owner.
I think
Mike Brown. Yep.
Yeah, he's the GM and the owner. So Shad's trying to be like him and Jerry, essentially. It's just like, Shad, you're an idiot. Okay, you're a great businessman, but you don't know anything about football. I mean, clearly he's a great businessman. Look at all of his investments.
Right.
Owning an NFL team, he owns Wembley Stadium over in London.
Man.
God, whatever else he owns. I think he owns like some dealerships and shit, like a dealership company or whatever. I don't know. Dude knows his business.
Yeah.
Shout out to you. I mean, he's obviously a partial owner of AEW alongside his son. But, bro, he needs to step the fuck out. Like, he needs to stop.
He's doing too much, man. Doing too much.
Man, he needs to stop. But we really didn't have anything else on the slate here, so I guess we can kind of go ahead and wrap things up. Did we want to throw out some Yeet predictions for this couple upcoming games that we got? Do we want to throw out some Yeet predictions here?
Sure.
You want music?
You know I like music.
I like music too. I guess we'll hit one. We'll do that. All right. So we got some predictions here, and I really don't know anything about these games except for the Pro Bowl. That's the only one that I somewhat know about. So NFC, AFC, man, these games are always so tough to predict because no one gives a shit. Just kind of like, I don't give a shit picking this game. I'm gonna go with the AFC. I like the AFC in this game.
Man, I'm trying to pull up some rosters. So for let's see, Russ is okay. I'm just gonna go NFC just to go Oppo on Taco.
All right, now the two that I really don't know anything about, just because I just wanted to throw something out there, is the East-West Shrine game.
Here we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, I like it. Let's look it up. So we have. Oh God, I done messed everything up. I clicked the button. School. Okay, so what team you gonna go with?
The West.
You said the West?
I have no idea what these rosters look like. We're
Hold up. Wait. No, it's the. Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong one. Time out.
Yeah, you're looking at the Reese's Senior Bowl.
East-West
Shrine game.
West Shrine. Here we go. 2022. That's where we are. So I'm gonna go. Once I get the thing pulled up. So the East has De'Aaron King as the quarterback.
Shout out.
It also has Rambo as the receiver.
Shout out.
Calvin Turner as the running back. Hawaii. On the East team? Hold up. Okay. So they not good. Okay, so they ain't going geographical. They just throwing some people out here. Okay, so you say you picked West?
Yeah, Morale West. Who's going to be representing my pick?
West. Okay, West, you got quarterback Skylar Thompson, Kansas State. Pretty solid. Running back Joshua Corber, Florida State. Fuck Florida State. Ebner, Baylor. You got, let's see if you got any Miami players on your team. So far, no. You do have a Georgia Southern guy, a Penn State cat. You got a defensive tackle. You got a guy from West Ontario on the defensive line.
You know what? Give me the East.
You say you going East?
Yeah, give me East. At least I got De'Aaron, and I got a guy I got Calvin Turner.
You got a cat from Idaho.
Let's go Potato Land.
You got a guy. Jackson State, pretty solid.
There you go.
You got multiple. You got Bubba Bolden, Miami.
There you go. I love me some Bubba.
You got a UMass defensive back.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now we cooking.
You got another Idaho cat.
Ooh, here we go.
Man,
Potato Land.
Idaho out there representing Norfolk State.
Yeah, give me East. Give me East.
You going East?
I'm feeling East.
Man, even though they got like 7 guys on the Penn State, I'm going to go West. I'm gonna flip the script. I see a guy, Clint Ratovic, in Northern Illinois, so let's go West.
All right, what about the Senior Bowl? National American. What are those rosters looking like?
Okay. Which coach? Oh, hold up. Let me go back real quick. Okay, so I already know you're going to pick Detroit because you said you going with Dan, wasn't it? You said you already picked this team.
What?
Once you seen the name, the coach, you said I'm picking them. Which one was it? Jets or Lions?
Oh, is that who's coaching the Senior Bowl?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be wrong.
I mean, it's right there.
I'm looking for a coach.
So
no coach.
the American team is being coached by Detroit.
Yeah.
I like that then.
Okay, so they got Ridgeway from Arkansas. They got Jermaine Johnson from Florida State. Hold up. I remember now. It was because of Zappy. Yep. Zappy. That's what it was.
Done. Sold. No questions asked.
Zappy to Happy.
No questions asked. Was that American?
It was most definitely American.
Give me American because they have the greatest college quarterback in NCAA history, Bailey the GOAT Zapp.
Zap. Okay, so this one has...
He seems like a Dan Campbell sort of guy.
This one has Jordan Stout as the kicker. I like that. Or punter, my fault. But they also have Carson Strong as quarterback, Pickett, and Desmond Ridder.
That's a good lineup, but that's not Bailey Zapp.
They ain't got no Zappy, okay?
No Zapp. So
well, guess what they do got though? They got a cat from Washita Baptist, Gregory Jr.
There you go.
Fuck it, I'm going with them. They also got a cat from Fayetteville State, randomly. Montana State, okay.
Here we go. Cooking.
Wyoming, Chad Muma, linebacker. Probably won't play, but hey, it is what it is, you know. Chattanooga, okay, Northern Iowa.
I can't believe you like Wyoming's colors.
Dude, Dookie Brown and some mustard.
Dude,
Dijon
it's
mustard.
so bad.
Dude, let's pull up Wyoming's Wyoming Cowboys. Here we go. Dude,
so bad.
you can't tell me that logo is not sick, dog.
That logo is not sick.
Okay.
The logo's trash.
Logo, look at this, man.
It's
Look,
garbage.
Dude, it is a cowboy. He's holding his hat. That's how good he's doing right now. He is holding
so
his
bad,
hat.
bro.
They over here bull riding,
It's trash.
horse riding.
It's trash.
Horse riding. It's not trash, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that color scheme, man. With the mountains in the back, boy.
Whatever.
Look at this,
Garbage.
man. Your thing's a little slow. I was gonna show you the sick logo with the mountains in the back, but it is what it is. Nah, yeah, that's clean, man.
I'm convinced that you have ditched Arkansas State as your number 2 team, and I'm convinced it's Wyoming now.
It's getting there, man. I like the YOU. Wait, hold up. The WYO. I don't know why.
You spelled you.
Okay. When you got 3 letters and 2 of them consist of Y and O, you just immediately think you know? But hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, that's clean though, man.
It ain't clean, bro.
Dude, it is clean.
Are they like your number 3 team right now in college?
They are indeed. They are indeed. Look at that.
Who's your number 4 team?
Most definitely probably UCLA. I like their colors too.
And then what, number 5 would be Notre Dame?
Yeah, Notre Dame 5. Just because new coach, you know, I could hop off right now easily.
Yeah.
But also, man, Brian Kelly, man. If y'all have not looked at Brian Kelly's recruitment videos, you're lucky. You are lucky. You also, fun factoid, I'm pretty positive we didn't talk about college on this show.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Well, it was a big NFL show.
It was. I mean, this was some big news.
All right, so we only had 2 college topics. One is more bigger than the other.
The other one was just to show you how the SEC is.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, you come from Seattle Seahawks as a positional coach. You take over Auburn as the offense coordinator, and then less than 2 months, you're just like, man, this recruiting down here in the SEC is something else. I'm gonna have to evaluate things on my life right now. You know, it's a little tough. Brian Harson's going through it right now,
Right.
because I don't feel like nobody in Auburn respects him right now, and it's tough. I love me some Harsin, Boise State, but man, he's got it rough down there in Auburn.
Yeah. Austin Davis, the guy who we're referring to, steps away from Auburn As soon as I saw his name, I immediately remembered who he was, too. I'm just like, that's the guy who played for Southern Miss, didn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
Man, it's tough. It's tough.
But the bigger news that we had that popped out is Caleb Williams going to USC, reuniting with Lincoln Riley. How you feeling about this? I mean, I feel like with Lincoln being there and now Caleb coming in with immediate eligibility, is USC, are they all the way back? Like, is this it? Are they about to be a superstar over in the Pac-12?
Man, remember last year? I don't know if we started recording it or not, but we was talking about USC. Like, who's going to respect them?
Yeah,
because they have fell off the map.
Yeah, no, we talked about that a lot.
We did.
Because we talked about when Pete Carroll was there, it was like a constant party.
Yeah,
and we further detailed that if Pete Carroll never would have left, we personally didn't think that Nick Saban would be the Nick Saban that we know now with multiple champions. Let's be honest, Nick would have still won some championships.
Yeah,
But USC was people underestimate or have forgotten how much of a powerhouse USC was.
Like literally, you could put on a tape of 2007, 2008. It might have been 2006.
You might need to dial that back
05,
a little bit.
you know. I mean, hey, once Pete left in what, 10, 9?
Like 9 or 8, because the 2009 season was the first year in Seattle where it was history for the NFL because they had the first team with a losing record to go to the playoffs. 7-9 Seattle, and that was the Beast Quake game.
Yep. So once he left SC, man, people forgot about him. And I think Lincoln, man, I think he's gonna bring him back. Like, he's got so many people. Like, he got what's Cat's name?
Malachi Nelson.
Yeah, he got him, but he also got the other quarterback, the one we just talked about. And then so pretty much Caleb messes up, Malachi coming in. Malachi messes up, Caleb coming in. You basically just rotate them. Pull that Arkansas State, 2-quarterback system.
Well, hopefully they won't do that. I don't think they do that. I think Caleb will be able to rock that shit because Pac-12 stinks. Yeah. Pac-12 stinks. Up front, they stink.
The best team's Oregon, ain't it?
Yeah, just Oregon.
And their running back transferred from Oregon to SC. Yeah, SC's going to...
They're going to run things. Like, they're going to win the Pac-12. I'll go ahead and call it now.
How long do you think before a natty?
I give it a season or two.
Like winning a natty or like... a natty type team.
I think a natty type team like
a Clemson comes and just dominates.
Okay, like in that sort of level, like I would say literally could be this year.
Could be.
Yeah, could be this year if not next year.
Because they got some pieces coming.
Yeah.
Like they got quarterbacks, wide receivers. They got the offense.
Right.
They got it on lockdown. I mean, you just gotta get that defense, man. I mean, they got some cats committed transfer wise. And
just to be clear, Drake London did declare, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he declared after he got hurt, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're doing pretty solid right now. Let's see. I'm trying to look. Yeah, they're number one on the rankings. Bumped Arkansas down to 6 below Florida State. Did y'all get any transfers over in Miami? Y'all got 5 commits. Y'all got a cat from Oregon.
Yeah, this is for 2022, right?
Yeah. Running back from Ole Miss. Let's see. UAB. You got a cat from SC to come to Miami. Jake Lichtenstein. You got a wide receiver from Clemson. Oh yeah, y'all did pretty good.
Mario's doing some things down there, man. Mario went out to one of our basketball games and cut like a WWE style promo.
Yeah. Man, hold up. Talk about WWE. You seen Pat?
Which time?
This Royal Rumble?
Nah, I didn't see anything about the Royal Rumble.
I might have to find the video and I'm gonna show you it, dude. He was getting crunk. he was there. It was one of the entrances, man.
I will say this. I haven't followed WWE in years, but talk about such like a bullshit generic ending that they had. Ronda Rousey comes back, wins the Rumble. Brock Lesnar wins the Rumble. Like, that's such like a bullshit, like couple people main eventing WrestleMania. Like, I'm not here for that.
No.
Makes me glad that I'm not following WWE. I follow it very, very loosely.
It's just one of them things where you're just like, oh shit, it's on. Okay, I guess I'll keep scrolling and look at it a little bit.
Yeah.
See, I'm more of I'll watch like a video on like TikTok or something. I'll send it to my uncle. I'm like, man, it was some good times way back in the day, but nah, man.
Now AEW pops off though.
Yeah. See, the last time I really kept up with WWE, Drew McIntyre was like one of the bottom feeders.
Oh yeah.
And now that man is up at the top. I'm sitting there. I'm like, and Corbin, Patrick Corbin, whatever. Corbin,
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. That man is like top 5. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what the fuck?
Times have changed.
I'm like, this man was like a 40 on the games and stuff. Like, this man wasn't it. He just had them black trunks and that was it.
Right.
Man,
now he's King Corbin.
Yep. It was a Happy Corbin or something.
Oh, okay.
Like that. I think it was Happy on the Royal Rumble because I turned it on because I was like, damn, I forgot I had a Peacock. I turned it on and he was running out and it said Happy Corbin. And I'm like, the hell am I looking at? I'm like Baron Corbin, hold up.
That's why. That's right. All WWE events are on Peacock now.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
They got the Elimination Chamber or something like that. It's like at 11 in the morning or something. I seen that. That was
I've got my friend's Peacock, so I guess I can watch WWE stuff if I really want to. The Super Bowl is going to be on Peacock. That's why I've got it.
I got Xfinity, so I got Peacock Premium for free. So
that's my friend too.
Yep. I didn't even know it for like a month, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, hold up, what is this? Man.
Anyway, let's go ahead and wrap things up because I'm hungry. I want to eat, and plus you got to also think we probably have a few more minutes tacked on with the Washington thing anyway. So yeah, we're a pretty good length for an episode. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty good. I liked it, man. It feels good to be back in my chair. Shane O'Mac. I like sitting in the desk that you kind of deboed when I went away for 2 months, pretty much.
Can you blame him? And, I will say there was one time I think it was the one of the last times that you came over. It was all three of us. When we walked in here, I even told him, just go ahead and take the desk. Fuck Tyler.
Yep. Yeah, I was just, man.
Hey, we're gonna upgrade the room soon.
Man, I do not like that futon. I'm not a fan of it right now. It's a little awkward to sit over there because man, my legs are just like I don't know what to do, man.
You're too picky. You're too picky. Come on, man.
It's like I want to lounge, but at the same time, man, I'm trying to get into it, man. I'm trying to get my little motions, dude. I'm glad we ain't had no college football and I was sitting over there because I don't know what I would have done, man. I'm over here. I'm tapping on the table, man. I'm like, hey, man.
Dude is so picky.
It was my spot for like a long time, man.
You feel betrayed.
I feel like, dude, I like to look at the screens even though I'm struggling. I think it's because this one's white. I think if I had the white one on the bottom, I wouldn't.
Oh my God! Listeners, do you hear this?
Hey, at least they can't see it.
That's true. Not yet.
Not yet.
Video's coming, but when? That's the question. Don't answer that question.
I don't know.
Okay, good.
It just all depends on when they want to see us, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, video's coming though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're gonna wrap things up. Tyler, what's for dinner now?
Well, I'll let you get one of my Frito burritos.
You did. Thank you.
They were pretty
good,
fire,
man.
Pretty fire.
Good man.
Yeah. Sonic's pretty.
I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. Sonic's a top tier fast food place.
It's just expensive.
It is expensive. But and I'll also say this, and you can call it a hot take or not. I don't give a shit. You can kiss my ass. Sonic has by far like some of the best fast food burgers.
Big facts.
No cap.
Them patty melts they are pretty solid.
The patty melts are good, but like, dude, just get any sort of the burger, whether it's single, double, the bacon one. That does not matter. They like it. They are legitimately one of the best fast food burgers. Easy, no contest.
Better than Wendy's.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not
better
even
than Burger King.
Okay, well that's not even close. Burger King's garbage.
Better than McDonald's.
McDonald's is garbage too. They're just convenient and easy to eat.
Better than Taco Bell.
First off, I'm already concerned Taco Bell has wings. If they ever get a burger, I'll be more concerned.
They used to have a burger. I'm going to show you this real quick because I watched the Taco Bell burger.
I would say if we're talking about like true fast food places, like Sonic, at least around us, I know people are going to sit here and say, Shake. Steak and Shake is garbage. I'll say it up front.
Look at this. You can see it.
That's a Taco Bell burger?
It's the Bell Beefer.
That looks disgusting.
It was in like 2012.
That looks disgusting. That looks terrible.
They had it on there from the mid 60s to mid 70s. And
disgusting.
Then they brought it back in like select locations in like 2012 or something.
Disgusting.
Dude, it looked like a sloppy Joe, man.
Disgusting.
I love me some sloppy Joes. Though.
I do not. That's why I think that's disgusting.
Throw some cheese, dude.
No.
Sloppy Joe's is one of them things where you're just like, I mean, I'm not gonna make it, but it's not gonna be on my rotation of foods I make.
Right.
But every now and again, you just gotta tickle your fancy. You know, you gotta throw some random food like once every 4 years. Hey man, I'm gonna eat me a little Sloppy Joe. You know,
Can't relate.
can't relate.
No.
No.
Well, I guess I can. Because every once in a while, I mean, and Zach over at Anime Plus Game said he has the same problem.
Yeah.
Where every once in a while, like I just get a craving to eat really bad food, and me and him both have the same go-to.
What is it?
Burger King or Freddy's.
Yeah.
Like I fucking hate Freddy's, and I'll get it, and I'm literally sitting at my desk eating a Freddy's burger and legitimately mad where I'm just eating this like, why the fuck did I want this? This is disgusting.
Dude, Burger King
gross.
Is a go-to for breakfast when you're just like when you're panicking. You know, you're driving. Well, you're not driving and texting or looking at apps. You know, just don't do that.
I totally do it, but don't do it.
You pull over like a
responsible human being.
You know, especially when there's a cop around. But yeah, you go to your apps and you hit Burger King, and the first thing you do, you look for a deal. Because I'm not, dude.
Okay, the app does have good deals.
Cheesy Tots.
The app on Burger King does have. Burger King's garbage though.
When Burger King has Cheesy Tots, it is a go-to.
Like Burger King, like the last time Burger King as a whole was actually worth a damn, in my opinion, was probably now
early 10s.
Like legitimately
late
10 years
1000s.
ago.
Yeah.
Now I will say I have not had a great this is like I'd say like a 7 or above Burger King experience in the last 10 years, besides once. And that one time was one of the multiple times that I've been to Orlando in City Walk at Universal Studios. There is a Burger King there. And the Burger King, it's like I forgot the exact name. It's like Burger King something is how they had it labeled. And they have like multiple styles of burgers from different parts of the country that Burger King has. So they're like
country or world?
Might have been world.
Yeah. Okay, I just want to clarify that.
Yeah, it might have been world. Where like they had like California style burger, Freddy's has, whatever.
Yeah.
Like they had all sorts of different styles of burgers. That was actually a very good burger experience from Burger King.
Because you're not getting the same thing.
It gave me like 2010 flashbacks where I'm just like, damn, this is actually pretty good. Now, granted, it was like 9 o'clock at night, and I had been walking around Universal since like 6 in the morning, and my feet hurt, and I was tired. I'm just like, damn, Burger King really just hit the spot. Now, I'm not going to say that's why it tasted delicious, but I will say that was a decent Burger King experience. Other than that, Burger King eats ass.
Me and Burger King had a little tussle when we worked together when we was in Memphis. And
okay, now listen.
So that week, I literally, dude, the only thing I ate all week,
nuggets,
cheesy Tots.
Okay, for me it was nuggets.
Okay,
like when I had a hard, bad broke period, and we were going out of town for work, those dollar nugs.
Boy,
look, I'm gonna continue to trash on Burger King because they do suck. They need to improve, but I got to give them some kudos. Those dollar nugs got me through some tough times. All right, I'm just gonna say it up front.
That's how it was with them cheesy Tots, boy. Okay, so the cheesy Tots, the issue I had with them was we was in the hotel, and there was a Burger King right next door.
Yep.
Tell me why I was so hungry that day. I'm like, man, I'm about to go get me some cheesy Tots. I'll pull up the window, order me some. Well, I order on the app, right?
Right, yeah.
They let me pull up to the window, and they're like, we ain't got no cheesy Tots. I said, y'all motherfuckers. I'm like, all right, then, just give me a little chicken sandwich. Pissed off the whole damn time. Then like, well, we ain't got no fries. I'm like, oh, no, they said we only got fries. I said, I don't fucking eat fries, so y'all can keep that shit. I'm like, just went back to the hotel room, pissed off. Next day, Austin P. I'm fuck Austin P. Burger King. Okay, I don't give a shit. Like, pissed off, dude. I got the only thing I ordered 2 things of cheesy Tots. Boy, I was at the window, and then like, you got to pull up. We got to make them. I sat in that bitch for 25 minutes, and I'm looking at the clock, and I'm like, man, I got 1 minute to get back to work. Man, I got 30 seconds to get back to work. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck, it's not even worth it, man. I'm like, y'all keep them fucking cheesy Tots. Went back to work pissed off. Hated it, man. Hated it.
You and Burger King do have that fucking love-hate relationship.
Man. But, dude, them burritos are pretty solid, though.
Yeah, they're all right.
I mean, they ain't no Sonic,
Nah, Sonic's top
tier. They better than McDonald's, though.
Oh, that's for sure. That's for sure.
Wendy's is like a.
Wendy's is good breakfast. Don't hate.
I'm talking the burritos though. They're kind of weird.
Like they have burritos.
Yeah.
See, I haven't got them. I just get like the breakfast baconator.
What's weird about them is that the tortilla is like it like falls apart. Like it's not a. It's like they just threw a burrito together,
right?
But they didn't fold it or nothing. They just like threw it in there and just wadded it up. It's just, oh man, you gotta get them one day. They're like $1.39, $1.40. I don't know, man. Prices went up, dude. Might be like $1.99 now. But dude, it is awkward to eat. Like I would get them dollar little sandwiches, and I'll just get one on the side. I'm like, man, I'll eat it on my way to work. You know?
Right? Yeah.
It's just, man, something about the eggs or something. I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of tortilla they use, but
it's a problem.
They need to get their damn refund.
They need to go like cross the street to Taco Bell. Like, yo, what kind of tortillas do you guys use?
They need to get the little delivery driver and be like, hey man, come
over here, hook us up.
Hey man, just throw me a pack of these tortillas, you know.
It's not like people buy this very often. It's one pack. That's all I'm asking for.
Right, like Tyler hasn't come through the drive-through, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
one pack.
Just one pack, because this just, I don't know, man. It's like a 10-year-old tortilla or something, man. I don't. Or it might be the eggs, dude. It's just an all bad situation. I mean, I get it because it's cheap. You know,
it's
you know
cheap.
what I mean?
It's not their specialty.
I'm not gonna go broke on food. You know.
Yeah.
That's me. Quantity over quality. Okay.
It depends.
I mean, the more you think about it, I mean, the time you spend about like $5 on 3 burgers, you're just like, damn man, I could got me could got me a good sandwich, you know. But nah, man, I'm not big on spending money on food. That's just who I am.
Eat cheap.
Eat cheap, man.
And burger helper.
You're gonna eat in 5 hours anyway. You know, ain't no
Right.
reason to spend $50 at a restaurant and then 4 hours later you're just looking in the fridge like, looks like it's a Taco Bell night.
Hey, you got those special occasions though. That's what's important.
Special occasions always good with Meat Ranch, and Chili's is. Dude, I was at work on
Mine and your special occasions are very different.
the Cajun chicken pasta is a spot.
I mean, Cajun chicken pasta is good, but I get the bacon ranch chicken quesadillas.
Them are pretty fire too. But
They have got good burgers too.
See, I'm more quantity.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Like, give me a big plate of something versus a sandwich or something. You know, them burgers are pretty solid though.
Yeah.
Bacon burgers, man.
Yeah.
Them 3 for $11s come in clutch.
You want to know who has like low key, like amazing burgers?
Who that?
Denny's.
Dude.
Low key, amazing burgers. I ordered breakfast from them one morning just to get DoorDashed, right?
Yeah.
And instead of getting breakfast at 9 in the morning, I got a burger show up to my house, and I'm like,
Huh,
guys, how do you fuck that up? And I really wanted that breakfast, so I called. I'm like, yo, can I get my breakfast? And the guy's just like, yeah, dude, I'm sorry. If you come up here, we'll give it to you. I'm like, what do you want me to do with the burgers? I'll just eat it, whatever, keep it. I'm like, all right, bet, whatever.
You can't take it
Yeah,
back.
exactly, yeah. I don't even know why I asked the question. I had been up for like 15 minutes, you know.
Dude said, bro, I done ate it. Like,
But no, that burger.
give me 2 hours. I'll send it back to you.
Listen, those burgers are actually low-key
Yeah.
fire, and their seasoned fries are like incredible.
Man.
Incredible. Has like a nice crunch to it,
Yep.
right? A nice crisp. Incredible. They also have a shadow kitchen on DoorDash or Grubhub, whatever, the Burger Den. And I'm telling you, it's low-key fire, including the Beyond Burgers that they have, which, you know, there's plant burgers.
Yeah.
I got one because DoorDash had like a $5 off thing.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I was like, we'll try it, whatever. No big deal, you know, because, I mean, I got like the grand total after tip and tax and everything of that $5 off was like right at $15
Oh, I love to see it.
for a delivery.
Love to see it.
So I was like, yeah, let's try it. Let's try it. And I'm not going to lie, I have ordered a Beyond Burger from the Burger Den like probably like 5 more times since. Low key, really good. Like, I'll say it up front, man. It's worth a shot.
I had to.
Hit up some Denny's for a burger. It will shock you. It shocked me. The fries, I'm telling you, the fries are actually legitimately really good. Like, picture like a crispy, like fresh McDonald's fry, but seasoned, like a seasoned fry, like a Popeyes.
Like a Arby's.
Yeah, like an Arby's.
But straight.
Yeah, Arby's, but straight. Yeah.
A curly fry that is not curly. Yeah, you know, one of them little hanging fries that they got at the extra.
Yes,
you know?
yes, but a curly fry that is not curly, as well as,
but it's thicker.
It's not thicker. It's just got more of a crisp. Where it's like, you know,
Like
a curly fry. You know, you pick it up, it's gonna flop around. You know what I mean? Let's be real.
Sometimes it ain't even crispy. You know.
Yeah. No, you pick this fry and it's gonna stay up. You know what I mean? Like it's not limp dick. It's not a limp dick fry. Okay, it is erect for your consumption. All right, you know what I mean?
Man.
It's good though.
Yeah,
it's worth a shot.
Yeah,
I'll even recommend the Beyond Burgers. They are also good. It's worth a shot.
Somebody's gonna go to Denny's and order that.
You know, this show went off the deep end talking about food. We should probably wrap it up.
People's gonna be listening and they're gonna be like,
did the podcast change?
They're gonna be like, hold up.
Did it switch to a new show?
They're gonna be like, oh, you know what? I am getting a little hungry, you know?
I feel bad for the people that was like kind of getting a little hungry, and then they got to this end part of the show and they're just like, man, fuck these guys.
They're just like, pause.
Hold on, let's hit up some DoorDash. Let's go to Denny's. You know, let's get a burger.
You might have a coupon for DoorDash.
Yeah,
free,
the $5 off for the Beyond Burger. It's good, trust me.
Yeah,
but anyway, yeah, we should. I'm gonna hit the music. We should wrap this up.
Yeah,
Tyler, any last thoughts?
I mean, I guess Rafa won the Aussie Open naturally, so he is the leader in the three-peat of the GOATs. So, I mean, Rafa, you're doing good. You got 21 Grand Slams, which them three have 20, 20, and 21, which is you get 4 tournaments a year. They have won 61 of them 4 tournaments in about 15 years. Boy, they are cooking it right now. They're winning about 1 a year. Get so to say, I don't know. My math ain't really too hot off the dome, you know. But they're doing pretty good. I mean, it's like winning a damn bowl game every time you touch a bowl, you know.
Right.
So, eventually you'll understand what that means.
I won't, but you know,
it's getting there.
You're being optimistic, and I appreciate that about you.
Ash Barty won, Kyrgios, and I'm not gonna say the other dude's name. I don't know who the other dude's name is. So Kyrgios is he's an Australian that could be good, but he has some fucking anger issues. Like he'll be playing tennis and he'll like miss a ball or something, and then like for like 5 minutes he'll just stand there and just let balls pass him. He's just like, fuck it, you know. He's a great doubles player though. Like his teammate, man, he'll get pissed off, and his teammate, I guess, basically backs him up. So
yeah,
I love me some tennis. Maybe I'll try to squeeze some more in there in French Open or Wimbledon or U.S. Open. You know, that's about 4 months away.
Right.
So,
well, you know, shout out to Tom Brady, hell of a career, hell of a run.
Yep.
Shout out to the Jags being a dumpster fire. Shout out to the Bears maybe having some promise.
Shout out to Shane. Maybe COVID won't get you.
Yeah,
You'll
shout
be
out to
back.
Shane. T's and
Sitting on this futon.
You're determined about this. Shout out to
I ain't letting y'all know when I'm coming.
Shout out to the Bengals and shout out to the Rams.
The Bengals.
Yeah, the Bengals. Shout out to both of them. Making a Super Bowl. Big accomplishment. Are the Bengals going to get their first Super Bowl win in team history? We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. Anyway, we do need to wrap this up as I am hungry. We went on way too long about food. So once again, make sure you go check out the website, sparky3.com. You can sign up for free, or you can sign up for the premium tier. We definitely appreciate that. As well as go check out the merch store, sparky3shop.com. Promo code launch for 25% off until February 7th. And there will be more promo codes to come, so stay tuned for that. With all that said, we cannot thank you enough for listening to
A Terrible Football Show. Bang, bang, chicken slang.